Welcome back, Fab Squad. I'm Karen and this is Simply Fabulous Creations. Today on my channel, it is day 2 of the JACLYN Hill Morphe palette collection, and we will be testing out this palette right here, Dark Magic, and I will be giving you my true and honest opinion. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and like this video. Show mama some love. And now, if you guys are interested, then keep on watching and let's get started. Use a MAC 224 and we're just gonna blend that real in so that there are no harsh lines whatsoever. Now I gotta say I am loving this palette. I haven't had any problems so far, and not much fallout either. So if you guys are concerned about like having fallout, then this doesn't really have that much fallout. Okay, so using a Royal Langnickel eye highlighter brush, it's like a super skinny crease brush. I'm going to grab the shade Inside Job, which is like this nice hunter green shade. I don't know if you guys can see it. So here, I don't know if you can see how how green it is. It looks really dark on camera. So I'm just gonna dip into that, tap off the excess, and we're gonna go like right in between this brown, like right in the middle. And we're gonna start just applying that, and then we're gonna use another brush just to like blend that in. We're just gonna start mapping out that crease. I tried using as many colors as I could with this palette to create this look. And just like with the shade SHHH, we're going to build on this color. We want it to look as true to the shade and the color as possible. And then with the MAC 224, we're going to blend. Back with that shade, and I'm going to just go above where the green is just to reinforce that color. Just because sometimes as you're blending and adding colors on top of colors, like the first color will like wash away a little bit, and I don't want it to like not be noticeable. I want it to be like a gradient effect. I do want the green to be a little bit more like strong, so I'm gonna go in with this blending brush right here and just see if I pack it in real good. You really don't have to do this step, but I'm gonna do it just because I want to give the next shade the best possible opportunity to be as intense as possible. So it's kind of like a cut crease, but not really, because I don't think that, because then I go over it with a little bit of the green. So, but this is just more like to help the diversion shade I'm going to apply to stand it out a little bit more. Remember what I said, when you're like trying to do a cut crease, just apply like that line in the bottom of your lid and then look up a couple of times, and then that'll map out like the shape of your eye. And that way your shadow will not transfer later on because you've already mapped it out, and then both eyes will always look symmetrical. Okay, so now we're going to grab this Morphe flat shader brush like this, good size one, and we're gonna dip into the shade Diversion right here, and we're going to apply that on the brush, and I am going to just mist it with a little Fix Plus, and we're going to sweep this across the lid. I don't know if you guys could hear a little bit of the music that I'm playing. I love playing music when I'm doing my makeup, and I love me some Cardi B. So what do you guys think about like that Nicki Minaj Cardi B fighting situation. Oh my god. I like both girls. I mean, I'm not like a hardcore Nicki Minaj fan. I like a few of her songs. But as far as like Cardi B, I am like a super fan of hers. I love her album. I think she is fantastic. I love her. I think she's hysterical, and I think she keeps it real. So, I mean, hopefully the girls fix their issues, because the girls shouldn't be fighting. They should be making music together, but it is what it is. You know, things happen. They don't have to like each other, but, you know, I'm Team Cardi all the way. So, that's my opinion. Alright, so using your finger, you're going to dip back into that same diversion shade, and you're going to just tap it onto your lid. Just because remember what I said, applying these type of like textured shadows with a brush, it's fine just to like apply it, but if you want it to look a little bit more like intense, the warmth of your finger really helps out with that. And so now with that same small crease brush, we're going to dip back into that dark green color, that inside job color, and we're just going to go above right here. We're going to close, and you're just going to like blend in, just go around and just like carve out like that shade that you just put in, because you want the green to pop. Like, you don't want it to not be seen. So that's why I was saying that it's not so much like a cut crease, because now I'm like going over like the tip right here. Cut right. Looks pretty. And now with a blending brush, of course, we're going to blend both shades together. And we're going to grab a little bit of that shade right here. And we're just going to go above the green. Make sure that everything is visible. We want to see all of the shades that we applied. Then next, what I did was that I grabbed the Power Cut, which is that silver color right here, with my finger, and I applied just a dab right in the center of my lid. And this is just to give it like that extra something. So with a clean blending brush, you're just kind of going to like just blend out the edges, like blur out the edges so that everything blends in. You don't want it to look like it's just like you see your fingerprint, you know? Okay, and I'm going to grab my Lorac Cosmetics Front of the Line Pro Liner, and this is in the shade Teal. I grabbed these up in like a Marshall's. It was like a 3-pack, and I think I paid so cheap for it. I don't know if it was like $19.99 or $9. No, I think I paid $9.99 for it. And we're gonna just apply this on our waterline, and this is gonna be kind of like a base for the next shadow that we're gonna use. So just bring it down just a little bit. It's like right by your lash line. Right there. And next, you're going to grab a flat definer brush. This one is the Morphe M432, and it looks a little something like this. And we're going to dip into the blue shade called Busted. I love blue. Blue is my favorite color. And so you're just kind of going to stamp this onto your lash line. Make sure you tap off the excess, because especially this is like right on your lash line, and you don't want all of that fall out on your face, because this is a super dark color. So after you apply that, what I like to do is just grab a clean blending brush, and we're just going to buff that a little bit just to make sure that it's blended into the lash line real good, and there is no extra fallout later on. So now grabbing a little bit of that brown color that we used before, that MOJO color, and the little crease brush, I'm going to just connect the blue and the brown, and we're just going to smoke that out a little bit more. You see there? Now the eyes look nice and rounded and elongated. So I didn't do a wings liner because I feel like I do a wings liner a lot. I love it, but since this is such a smoked out look, I felt like it really wasn't necessary. You weren't even going to see the wings liner, so yeah. So make sure you just buff that in. Make sure everything is seamless. Okay, so I'm not going to do a cat eye, but I am going to do a very thin line because we need to hide our lash band for our falsies. So I like to do a very thin line, and we're going to start right here in the inner corner. This is the NYX liquid liner. This is the matte one. I love this one, especially I use it to line my hide my lash band for my falsies. It's perfect. It's nice and liquidy, and it is pretty dark. I was using like those felt tip ones, like the Too Faced one and the Kat Von D, and I still have them, but they dry out so easily, and I feel like with this one, it stays, you know, pretty liquidy for a long time, so you get like more uses out of it, I feel, and it's so cheap because it's like drugstore, especially if you take advantage of like those Ulta deals that they have where it's like buy one get one 50% off or whatever, and then you have like your $3 coupons. But I love Ulta. So just a thin line like that, and then I'm going to apply my lashes off camera, and after they're applied, we're just gonna run over the lash band line with this one more time just to hide that lash band, and then we'll be right back. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I finished the rest of my face, but to finish off this eye look, I put a little bit of mascara off camera as well, and my falsies, as you guys can see, there's no need to waste time recording that. But I'm going to dip into the Power Cut shade, which is this silver, with a pencil brush, and I'm going to apply, I'm going to mist it just a little bit with this Fix Plus, and I'm going to apply that into the inner corner as our inner corner highlight. Make sure you blend that up, and then press it in with your finger to make sure that everything melts together into your skin. Alright guys, so the final step is to set this look with MAC Fix. Yes, so on the lips I applied NYX lip liner in the shade Mauve, and it looks like this. It's like a mauve lip liner. And for lipstick I put Sunday Funday from the Too Faced like Lip Moisture Peach collection. I found these in Marshalls for $6.99, and I bought as many as I could. So if you guys can get your hands on this lipstick, then I suggest you do. They are super moisturizing on the lips, and ever since liquid lipstick came out, I have refused to wear lipstick unless it was MAC Ruby Woo or MAC Myth. Those were like my two go-to like actual lipsticks that I used all the time, but besides that it was always liquid lipstick and like lip gloss on top. But this has changed my mind on lipstick. Very, very good. I was like, oh my god, I use it all the time. I have about like 6 or 7 that I found, and they're amazing. And so on top of that, I used Dose of Colors Jazzy, and this is the lip gloss, and I also got a great deal on this because these are normally $17, and I bought it during the 21 Days of Beauty in Ulta, and they were $10, so they're great, and these have become my ultimate favorite lip gloss to use. because they're super buttery and they have a good pigment to them, so you can wear them by themselves and they still have like enough pigmentation in them that you don't need a lipstick. But if you apply it on top of a lipstick, it completes the lip look to perfection. So yeah, run out and get you as many as you can of those. So this is the complete look. So let's just talk about and let's see if I recommend this eyeshadow palette for you and if it's worth that money. Alright guys, and now that the look is complete, it's time for the nitty gritty. Do I think that this palette right here is worth that trip to Ulta? Is it worth your money? Well, in my opinion, I think it is. I had absolutely no complaints whatsoever about this palette. I thought that the colors were beautiful. They blended really well together, and it's only $15. The only, and it's not a negative, it's just for some people, like I wish that this shade right here that I used, the Diversion color and the Power Cut color, because they're like more of like that foiled or like that shimmer colors. I wish that once I placed them on my lid that they would have been a little bit more intense, but that's not to say that the shades don't look beautiful. I mean, my lighting is not the best, so maybe like you guys can't see it that well, but they look really pretty on the eyes, but I just wish it would have packed a little bit more of a punch. That is the absolute only negative thing that I have to say about this. So far so good. I really did love the Armed and Gorgeous palette when I did that yellow and green look on my eyes yesterday. And then this look today, I love it. I think it's beautiful and it's super easy to create. And I used, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 of the colors. So 7 out of the 10 colors. And honestly, they don't look muddy. They weren't patchy or anything like that. So it's up to you if you guys want to invest in this palette. Do you really want it? That is the true question. I am happy that I have it. I'm happy that it's part of my collection, and 2 out of the 4 palettes so far have given me 2 beautiful, gorgeous looks, and I am happy with that. So I think that it was money well spent for me. So I hope that this video was helpful to you guys, and hopefully it'll help you decide if you want to invest in the Vault collection. And I cannot wait until I create 2 more fabulous looks using the other 2 Vault palettes that I have. Until next time, remember what I always say: keep it classy, keep it sexy, and always stay simply fabulous. Till next time, bye bye.